This is a update on the second training run that I do for the ultra marathon. With 1 month to go, the first run I ran for 30k, about 18 miles, and this was about a week ago. Since then, about 5 days, 6 days. Since then, I hit the gym once, pulled lots of weights. Basically, I went semi-hard. Could go a lot harder, but I have to practice. My training has to be endurance and cardio, and not so much like just weights or weightlifting. But I still went for it there, and my body has been in recovery. I also have been sleeping really badly because I'm trying to balance a lot of things in life. Like, I have this ridiculous mission that is also beautiful at the same time, to generate $100 million in 5 years. So I just started super strong on that mission. Let me just take this off for a second because, oh my god. So I started out really strong on that mission, and but I also have the fitness challenge missions, the ultra marathon, from zero exercise to ultra marathon running in 4 months, and soon after that, preparation for the Ironman. Now, it's just being full on. There's so much that could be said about what's happening, but I'll keep it simple. This week then, I had meetings after meetings with the different projects that I'm setting up. One of them is an entrepreneurship academy, which I'm looking to bring together very quickly 50 motivated entrepreneurs for specific training on a positive mindset, on the discipline of studying, product studying, understanding, a deeper understanding of what sales is, understanding really how to leverage systems for monetization online, how to create one's own products, things like that. And that's just one of the different things I have going on for monetization for me, fast. I've got my life coaching business as well. I've got a jewelry brand I'm launching, a t-shirt business sales that I'm launching. And yeah, quite a few things going on. So since the running and the gym, I had like 3 or 4 days in a row where I slept for 5 hours, because my sleep pattern is really disrupted. So I have to wake up and then get on with the day, but I wake up with this energy. My body is tired, my mind is tired now, but there's another part of me that is full of energy. This part of me that sometimes comes out very clearly, I call the Titan self. And there's different ways to access the Titan self, where you are hungry, you are directional, you are powerful, you are so strong. So I'm running on that part. So anyway, the last 3-4 days, 5 hours sleep. Not because I want to, it's just a combination of things, even procrastination periods that I have. So today was supposed to be my day off on Sunday, and I realized, don't take days off. That's weakness. Do the little bit that you can, don't go off into, living room, comfy sofa, Netflix time. Do not go there. So I was like, okay, I'll do some work. I only had one meeting in the morning, and then I just caught up with friends that are potential partners. In the end, I had 6 hours worth of online calling, on 3 days of 5 hours sleep each day. And my body is supposed to be recovering from the personal best, the longest run that I did in my life, which was the 18 miles, 30K, 5-6 days ago. Then I hit the weights. The body needs to recover. And then for some reason I was like, let's go again tonight, run. I procrastinated to some extent. I talked with people on the phone for too long. And then I was like, fuck it, go run. Go run, man. So I packed my things. I haven't been eating properly as well. I just didn't find the time to buy the things I need, It's been 4 or 5 days of running the food out in my house. And today I didn't have the vegetables that I needed, like I ran out of spinach, I ran out of oat milk that I didn't have my usual smoothies. And I got to the supermarket, it was too late, it was closed. Anyway, I went to run and just to give you an idea, I drank coffee, which I've been drinking bulletproof coffee just to elevate me, not that I've been needing it, but just to give that kickstart. And bulletproof coffee next level. And today I found myself drinking coffee 3 times because I just wanted to be on that productive high. Also, I've had a cold since I ran 4 or 5 days ago. I've had a cold, like a bad cold. I've been having hot baths at night to just expel all the mucus coming out of my body. Because the body goes through a kind of shock when we do long distance running, and a lot of impurities get released. The lymphatic system squeezes out all the rubbish. So anyway, I ate bad today. I decided I was just hungry, I guess, and I had bread with this butter and this blue cheese. It was just horrible. It was just dead food because I've been eating so much veggies and fruits. It's been such a good high nutritional content food. And then I had this like dead, stupid empty carbo bread. Even though it's homemade, it's not nutritious. And then I had the butter, which is not organic and it's just low quality. And then I had the blue cheese, which is rotten, basically. It's rotten stuff. I don't know, anyway. Drank coffee 3 times, ate badly. I even ate a pizza today. That's how bad I ate today. And it was just, today was a low day. And then I went running, and I have to say, halfway through, 1/4 of the way in this lap now, it began the struggle. Like, no energy. Just no energy, man. You can listen to me, no energy. And it's now 1 o'clock, and this right now, this very moment, I have to make a decision. Because my mind is tired. And if I fall asleep or if I go to sleep, I will flat out sleep straight away for 4 hours, for a long time. But when I got to the usual point in my run that I did last time, it's another town. And in another video, I shared how the first time I did the run, I was only gonna do 1 lap. But there's a specific spot in the other town where it says stop, wait for instructions, because it's a train line. It's for the train. But I just played a game with myself and I stopped for a tiny second, wait for instructions, waited. I played this game. What was my mind gonna say? So I heard a voice and said, do it again. As if to say, go back, run, and do another lap. Another 9 miles. So then I did it, and it only began to suck on the last quarter of the journey. So it was mild to suck. Whereas this session now, with 1 week of low sleeping, 3 coffees today, like meetings every day, 5-hour sleeps, mind distracted, procrastinations here and there, So today I ran and I thought, I wonder what my mind is gonna say. I wonder what the universe really, is gonna say once I've hit a spot where it says wait for instructions, stop, wait for instructions. So I did that, stop, wait for instructions, and then I heard the voice going, do it again. And I was wondering like, oh, this is like just my mind. I wonder there's another part of my mind that is gonna say, it's okay, man. You've tried your best. And by the way, another thing, tomorrow I have a very important day for work, beginning the most important project for me for the next month. I'm beginning tomorrow. And it's very important to start something afresh, something new, and with full power. It's a business project. Very important day tomorrow. It's already 1 o'clock. My body needs to recover, my mind needs to recover. I need to go and get a lot of food. I need to get back on a really high nutrition. So all of this played in my mind, And so the instructions were go back and do it again. And I'm learning not to fight with my mind, I'm learning not to fight with my body and to embrace, deep embracing of the sucking. And I have to say, this run sucked. This run was a pain run, kind of like, don't want to be here right now. Super fucking tired, You can probably tell my voice, my energy and everything. So, it's funny as I talk, I could even cry, God, so tired. But as I oh man, I might cry because it really doesn't matter. There's an underlying humor coming to me as I talk right now, and I hear myself so tired. And it is just really funny, man. It's like cosmically funny. Cosmically, it's like the universe is hilarious, like the random absurdity, like absurd things by nature, hilarious. This is absurd what's happening. Like what? Why? Some people, I know some of you are looking at what I do and going, why the fuck is this guy doing that to himself? Anyway, I'm not gonna create answers for you. You learn what you learn. But it is funny, and it's nice now because I am going, it's like a negative spiral of like, oh, everything is fucked. My body, my mind. So I'm struggling to go back out there a little bit. In fact, no, that's not true. See, my mind is becoming so sharp. I'm not allowing myself to create these false mind stories. This is so important in attaining physical fitness challenges. So it's not true. My mind's not struggling. Anyway, there's some resistance. There's something that is keeping me set on this chair, getting cold. My muscles, the lactic acid is kicking in. I'm losing the flow. I haven't even eaten yet. Special energy drink. So, this is the key point. I want you to get this, all right? Because this is where warriorship, this is where manhood, this is what ultimate strength comes down to this. When I trained for the Spartan race, I didn't want to just complete the Spartan race. And by the Spartan race, I never done a Spartan race, and I went straight to the beast level. So the mind plays with you a little bit, and it's only a half marathon, but you are lifting heavy stuff and you got all these challenges. And, for somebody who doesn't come from fitness like me, it just plays on your mind. Your mind creates its own stories. So my goal was to finish the Spartan race strong, not just to complete it, but to complete it and to know that you still have energy in the gas tank. So in order to do that, in the hardcore training that I did, I reminded myself every time it got hard and I felt like puking and I felt like giving up and I felt lazy or tired or unmotivated. And I reminded myself. And I don't know who I got this from. Most likely some military leader personality on social media. But a combination of that and my own self-motivation. And I would remind myself every time it sucked. As David Goggins says, embrace the suck. If it doesn't suck, we don't do it. And today I was running, and just now I was running, I was like laughing, God, this sucks, man. This sucked the whole time. This little 9 miles sucked the whole time. And this is the key thing that I want to share with you. It's so important. Take this for you. This is for you. Like, I want you to be empowered by this, man. I want you to be empowered by this. I want you to feel the strength. I want you to feel strength. I want you to feel warriorhood, which is this. Every time that you're gonna go through something that fucking sucks, something that sucks, something that is a struggle, that is like a death, that is a mental death, that is something that is horrible to your mind, horrible to your body, something despicable that you have to go through, something that it's like it wants to fuck you up, it wants to consume you, some darkness, some major like bad cloud hanging over you, dark night of the soul things, whatever it is, some challenge, having a fight or something, or like having a conflict with somebody, getting fired from a job, ending up in the street, being a drug addict, whatever the hell it is. Okay? When you go through stuff like that, now this is the thing, when you willingly understand that putting oneself through something difficult to this degree, at the other side of it is glory. At the other side of it is massive empowerment. Massive empowerment. So every time I trained for the Spartan race and I struggled, and the lazy part of my mind kicked in, and I was huffing and puffing and couldn't breathe and sweating and like on the floor and trying to pick myself up and stuff. I would remind myself that, in fact, that's right, it's a quote from Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali is like a quote, it's a beautiful poster / quote thing. And he says, I hated training every time. Every second of the training, I hated it. But I knew, suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. So think about this. Like, if you embrace suffering, man, even as a mother, okay, with kids, that's suffering, or father bringing money to your family, whatever it is. You're a lonely teenager, you have no friends, you're an unpopular person, you don't have social skills, you don't have emotional skills, you're not creative, whatever that stuff is, whatever your darkness is, You have heart problems. You may die. Whatever it is. Okay? When you embrace dealing with it, when you embrace the suck, when you embrace the suffering for a higher purpose, for a higher goal, for a better life, to build something beautiful, to create something beautiful, okay? You will be a champion. So this is why I must get out there. And the more I talk, it's now 1:15. It's not ideal conditions for me. It is so cold out there, you don't know. It's almost 0 degrees in the countryside. It seeps inside my body, and I'm so tired right now. But I know, and it is this run now, I predict I'm not gonna think about it, and I'm gonna distract myself as best I can with music. But it's going to suck. It's going to suck. And tomorrow I am going to work. Even if I have to OD on coffee, which is bulletproof coffee anyway. It's better coffee. So I really want you to take this away with you. Like, do not seek the light. Do not seek the comfort. Seek to accept the circumstances you go through. There's a saying, God, don't make it easy for me. Give me the strength. Don't change my problems. Something like that. God, don't change my problems. The prayer, I guess. God, don't change my problems. Give me the strength to survive them. Give the strength to go through with them. I think you probably know what the quote is. So do not ask for something different than what you have. Embrace the difficult thing that you go through right now. Embrace the suck. And the other side of it is glory. Especially if you're doing something consciously. If you do something consciously, like I'm consciously on the mission, to inspire people, to develop my businesses. They're all correlated. I'm instilling myself a discipline of strength of mind. I am motivating myself. I'm by myself. I don't have friends telling me this. I don't have a family telling me this. You see? In fact, my friends and family, nobody supports me. There's nobody going, go Angelo. No one. I literally don't have anyone. Now here and there, I'm beginning to get people, beginning to get people, to see what I'm going through. But I have never asked for it, because, doesn't matter why. And take this for you. 1:15, it's getting later and later. This run now is probably gonna take an hour and a half. We'll come back nearly 3 in the morning. Then a hot shower and bed. So anyway, this is a long vlog, but I think I wanted to share these things. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. This is in a context. This is Muhammad Ali wanting to be world champion, wanting to be a history maker. This is why it's funny. My thing seems like a big story. It's not. Not even a marathon, man. But it is what it is. Everybody's in their stage. You don't have to be Muhammad Ali. I'm not Muhammad Ali. I'm some lame runner, man. Really lame runner. Making some big story about the training for an ultra marathon. Big deal. There's no big deal here. It's only 31 miles, People run 100 miles, 200 miles. They run to win. Not a big deal. Don't not go to the gym. It's not a big deal. The gym is not a big deal. This next run, not a big deal. But whatever suffering, must embrace. And this is, so yeah, I just want to nail the point. So for the Spartan Beast level, I suffered on the training quite a lot, you know. And you callous your mind, as David Goggins would say. You develop calluses in the mind, as in, I fucking get it now. Fucking, I just thought about it. I really get it now. It's when you sit in the, it's like psychedelic almost, man. It's like a bad trip. You're in a bad trip. Oh my God. This run now, the 9 miles, because I'm so tired, was one long bad trip. An hour and a half long bad trip. You know, and I'm gonna go for another hour and a half bad trip. Nutter, this guy's a nutter. So this is callous in the mind. So by the time when I go to run the 50 kilometers up some hardcore hills on a trail, starting at 5:30 in the morning, and it's cold, it's even colder than now. It's already January when it's a race, maybe even snowy, maybe raining, you know. It's like longer up and down. When it sucks there, my mind has the callus, it's stronger. My, like calluses in the hand or something. So you're stronger there, man. Your mind is prepared. So when I suffered for the in the training, because I pushed myself, when I went to run the Spartan Beast, I had energy to do more. I finished the Spartan Beast going, I fucking did it, and I can go more. I pushed hard, and I did it, and I still have energy. You know, admittedly, my body felt like an old person after, as did most people, because you're lifting heavy stuff and running, and it's trail, and it's through the mud. It's a mess. But I had still energy in the tank. So I finished with my head held high. I finished strong. And that gave me the mindset to push harder. So now it's harder than a Spartan race, marathon. And I thought, no, because the marathon is just running. It doesn't involve the heavy lifting. Well, how about an ultra marathon? Longer than a marathon. I was like, yes. That begins to get harder, but I still thought, nah, that's just running. So make it harder. Not a flat ultra. Let's go for a hill-based, mountain-based. And then got added the cold mountain. Oh, now that's the challenge. So if I push myself now, then every time I push myself now, and every time with the suffering in the training that I suffer, then when it comes to the ultra, I stand good chances of finishing strong. And if I finish strong with my mindset strong, then that prepares my mindset for the Ironman, so that I keep like nailing, crushing, nailing these challenges one after the other. That's why I must go. So this is a decision I need to make. You can trust me. There's a part of me that I don't know. Where is it? I don't know, man. Maybe because I know so well that if I suffer now, I'll live as a champion. But the reality exists, the potentiality of the reality exists, that I could just say, it's okay, man. You know, run 45K in 2-3 days. You know, run a marathon as a training. Never mind now. You know, be easy on yourself. That could well happen. I'm going to keep it under 30s. I'm going to finish now. But that's not the story today. So I'm going to go out there and live the rest of my life as a champion. Yo, peace.